Hi everyone, let's talk about the Torah. It's the most important book for Jewish people. Think of it as the first part of their Bible, called the Hebrew Bible. They also call it the 5 books of Moses. It's written in Hebrew and tells the story of the Jewish people and their special connection with God. It's like a guidebook for life, teaching about God, how the world was made, and how to be a good person. It has laws, stories, and important teachings. Jewish people cherish the Torah. They read it in synagogue every week. Studying it helps them connect with their faith. The first book of the Torah is Genesis, which means beginning. Genesis tells us how God created the world and everything in it. It's got famous stories like Adam and Eve, Noah's Ark, and the Tower of Babel. We also learn about Abraham and Sarah, who are very important because they are the ancestors of the Jewish people. Genesis explains how everything got started and teaches about God's power and love. It also shows us how important family is. The second book is Exodus. It's a powerful story about how the Israelites escaped from slavery in Egypt. Moses led them to freedom, and on Mount Sinai, God gave Moses the 10 Commandments. These are like the super important rules for Jewish people. Exodus shows us God's amazing power to save people. It also teaches about freedom and fairness. The 10 Commandments guide how Jewish people live their lives. Next is Leviticus, the third book. It's all about being holy. It teaches how to live a life that pleases God. Leviticus has lots of rules about food, sacrifices, and special ceremonies. It explains how to celebrate important holidays like Yom Kippur. This book teaches about being pure and following God's rules. It shows how to dedicate your life to God. Book number 4 is Numbers. It tells about the Israelites' long trip through the desert after they left Egypt. They wandered for 40 years. This book talks about their tough times and their victories. The Israelites complained a lot, but they learned important lessons about believing in God and trusting Him. Numbers teaches us about being patient and never giving up. It shows that God is always with us, even when things are hard. Last but not least, we have Deuteronomy, the 5th book. It happens when the Israelites finally reach the Promised Land. Moses gives his last speeches, reminding them of their history and God's laws. He blesses the people before he dies. Deuteronomy is like a summary of all the important teachings in the Torah. It reminds everyone to remember God's promise and to live a good life. The Torah is full of important stories that teach valuable lessons. Adam and Eve teach us about making choices and what happens afterward. Noah's Ark teaches about God's judgment and forgiveness. The story of Abraham and Isaac teaches about faith and obeying God. Moses parting the Red Sea shows God's power and how He rescues people. The 10 Commandments teach about being responsible for our actions. These stories are still important today. They give us guidance and inspiration when life gets tough. The Torah is super important in Jewish life. It's read every week in synagogue. Studying the Torah is something you do your whole life. Many Jewish traditions and customs come from the Torah. Its teachings guide Jewish ethics and values. It's a source of wisdom and inspiration for millions of people all over the world. The Torah isn't just an old book. It's a living document that still shapes Jewish life today. Its stories and teachings are still important for us. The Torah teaches us how to live a meaningful life. It emphasizes the importance of faith, fairness, and caring for others. The Torah's message is timeless and speaks to everyone.